Can we start with Jordan Henderson? Is there an update on his fitness? Is there a fear that he could be out for a while? And could you look to make changes to your side this Monday after the physical demands of Madrid?
Well, Hendo is. It could have been worse. So, we all know it was a hamstring thing, and we heard of different hamstring injuries now around in the Premier League, obviously, for Harry Kane, for example, stuff like that. It's not that bad, but he will be out, I think, for 3 weeks or so, which is not cool, but how we see it, we were still lucky. And yeah, that's it. Changes, I could, because apart from Hendo, all the other boys are fit. But Tuesday, Monday is absolutely no need to do it. That's enough time. That's longer than we usually have. So yeah, we will see who will start and stuff like this, and maybe we'll make more changes, but not because of the Atletico game.
Arsene Wenger has said this week that he wants to change marginal offside decisions to favour the attacking team. There's been a lot of controversy around VAR this season. Would you be in favour of that?
I heard about it, what Arsene said, exactly, the daylight rule, right? Kind of. He named it a daylight thing. Not sure about that. Didn't think enough about that. When we spoke with the coaches about it, we thought what could make it easier as well, that we just say as long as it's only whatever it is, your toe, your foot, offside, stuff like this, it's offside. Apart from that, it's not offside. Like, go higher. No armpits anymore, no shoulders anymore, no all that stuff anymore. That would help, I think, as well. I think the people think about it. I hope they involve a few sports people. So I'm happy that Arsene Wenger is now around there and maybe giving some advice, because it always feels a little bit, it's all good in theory, and then when you have to prove it in practice, then it's like, oops, that doesn't work exactly like that. So in the moment, for me, the offside rule is fine. It's, of course, it takes too long because it's so close, because we decide then really, and is it 100% with the lines and stuff like this, that makes it a bit complicated. But if then in the end it's offside, then it's offside. So we had these situations, it was the armpit and stuff like this, we had that, but it's offside. So I have no problem with that. Just we have to make sure that we help the people a little bit more. And the thicker line, what I think the UEFA brought up, or whoever, could help, all that stuff. But there will be close decisions in the future as well. There were always close decisions in the past. It just didn't take that long to find out, because the linesman put a flag up then. So afterwards, after the game, you heard it was not offside. So it was not nice for the linesman, it was not nice for anybody, but there were always discussions around offside. I'm happy that we discuss it. I'm happy that there are different ideas. And I hope in the end it will be the right solution. That would help massively.
There's a story today about a young Manchester United fan who wrote to you asking Liverpool, and you replied.
Yeah.
What prompted that? Were you feeling sympathetic because you're so far ahead of United at the moment?
Had nothing to do with that. So we had time. That helps in that moment. I cannot answer all letters what I get over the day, and I get a lot. And it was just nice. It was nice. It was cheeky. We had time that day, so I read the letter and I replied how the world is now. It's a private thing. I get a letter, I respond, and the next day it's in the newspapers. But I don't like that too much, but all fine. No, I have no problem with supporters of other clubs. I think and hope and know it's a free world, so we can choose our club. I don't think everybody has to be a Liverpool fan, but I like working for Liverpool and I like the rivalry we have, but I love it even more if we can keep that on the pitch. So apart from that, they can be happy and we should be happy, and I hope Dara is now happy, and he looked like on the picture I saw later, so good.
Just to follow up on that, because one thing you've always said is that football is for everyone, there shouldn't be that sort of rivalry, but I know you said it was a little bit cheeky, but you must get like so many letters.
Yeah.
Just the cheekiness that stood out for you?
10 years old. That came all together. Cheeky, 10 years old, which I think is a nice age where you should start being cheeky. And it was smart as well. It was just, I thought it's a good idea. Try it. Why not? And but it's, so how I said, we try to respond to as many as possible, but it's just not possible. In a moment, we are in an obviously positive period, and that means the letters are pretty much all friendly, but still cannot reply for all of them. But we try as often as possible. But I think the people know that. They write most of the time, I know you will not respond, I know you can't respond, and all that stuff. I read them. Yeah, I think nearly all. If they are not, so I don't open them. Somebody read it before and give it then to me, so probably there are a few which are not that nice and I don't see. But no, that's all cool. People know that I cannot respond to all of them.
Anything else, Julia?
No?
Jurgen, incredible season so far, winning match after match after match. And I know it was a different competition, but when you lose a game, as you did against Atletico Madrid in midweek, and when we speak to you about league games and the last game you won, you always say that that's forgotten about. It's about the game that's in front of you. But can you sense amongst the players an even more added determination in the next game after defeat to not put things right because it's a different competition, but to reach the level?
No, it's to put things right, just not in the competition. It's about. So it's a little bit strange. So yes, we lost the game, and there's absolutely no positive in it. We lost the game, but it's important. If there's then any help in that result, it's that you felt a defeat, and it felt like a defeat. It felt after the game like a defeat. It felt the next morning like a defeat. It was nothing. Nobody thought, yeah, but in the league we are like this, and we have still. It's all what we said after the game, like it's not done yet. It's the truth. We know that, but it's not that we say Anfield alone will sort it in the end. So we have to put a proper performance in. Atletico showed obviously a lot of passion, desire, stuff like this, fought for the result. They will fight here for the result, 100%. So, but the thing is, and that's what I mean with to put it right, is to get the other feeling back. The other feeling, it's a bit which I don't think we ever lost after that. We lost that feeling, how a win feels, but we won a few games, and so now we lost it, and the difference is massive. The difference is massive, much more than 3 points. It's really from sunshine to hardest rain, and that's how it should be. If you really want to be successful, and if you could be successful, what we could have been in that game, then it has to feel really bad, and that's how it felt. So yes, we want to put things right, even when it's a different competition.
West Ham are struggling. Liverpool in incredible form. So on paper, it's an easy 3 points, but for football, isn't like that. And teams at the bottom at this stage of the campaign quite often put together runs, and the Hammers have given you some tough matches during your period in charge. Mikel Antonio, in particular, has always showed up well against you, and they do have talent there.
They have. They didn't have Anderson on the pitch, and they didn't have Haller on the pitch, which I know both and like a lot. Lanzini on the bench, stuff like this. So you see that, but the quality they have. And I saw the game. I could watch it. It was Wednesday. We came home Wednesday afternoon, so I could watch the game. I saw it, and with all the brilliance which we know about Man City, it was a set piece, the first goal, and the second goal was it was a super situation from Kevin De Bruyne, obviously, but in the end was a little bit scrappy with Bernardo Silva, and then he takes the ball over. It's kind of a 1-2 in the box, super goal, but not outplayed like you would expect when City is on the pitch. So they fought really hard. They defended the box with all they had. Didn't have a lot of possession, obviously. So I wouldn't expect that they go for much more possession against us, but they will defend again with all they have. And I think, I didn't hear exactly what David said after the game, but I think they took some positives out of that game, and they will try it again, and we have to be ready for that. So it's Monday night, so it's night, whichever day. We need a really good atmosphere again, and not kind of a this perception that you go there and think, okay, 1-0 after 7 minutes, 2-0 after 25, and then it's easy going. It will not be like this. West Ham needs to fight for results, and they will fight for results. These two games they have tough games coming up for them as well, so they don't have time to waste points or whatever. And so I expect a really tough match, 100%.
Association, we got no, you okay? Conscious we won't have any questions here. Yes, David.
Yeah, typically when you've had injuries this season, the players who've come in and filled in have done really well. Obviously, with Henderson being sidelined for nearly 3 weeks or so, you must be confident in the midfield options you've got there, because there's a lot of players who've been unfortunate maybe to be on the bench for quite a long period this season because of how Henderson's been playing.
Yeah, that's how it is. So hopefully nothing else happens, to be honest, because it's, yes, Hendo is exceptionally important, not only football-wise, but for some other reasons as well, which hopefully everybody knows meanwhile. But, oh yes, we have still options there. We have still options there, and that's good. And yeah, there's a chance, of course. It's a chance for all of them, but there would have been a chance anyway. Hendo wouldn't have played from now on all the games until the end of the season or whatever. But no, it's a position where we can react, so we will react. That's it.
Anything else, David? No? Richard, anything from you? And then, let's check.
Just one word on Shaqiri's up.
He's first.
Entirely my fault. Go on, David.
What's the latest with Shaqiri? Where's he up to with his rehab?
Not close to team training yet. We never did, but this time for sure not put any time pressure on it, because it's obviously it's a difficult one. It was never a big one, but always big enough to keep him out for another 2-3 weeks. So we just wait. He's not in team training, not close to team training. Yeah.
With Sadio, obviously on Tuesday you had to take him out of the game early, in a big game. Did you have to have, what was his reaction like to that, or did you have to have any conversation with him to explain what you told us?
Oh, I spoke this morning to him, asked him if he was surprised. He said yes. And I said, okay, because I was not nervous at all, stuff like this, and could have dealt with it. That's good, that's how a player sees it. But I don't think, that was my honest opinion. People don't like that, but I don't think he had a chance. So it's not about him being not, you cannot, we need Sadio physical, Sadio doesn't foul. So we need physical, means you have contact with your opponent. And I would say both situations were a situation which were made up. So that's how it is. It's part of the game, whatever. I don't like it too much, but it's part of the game. And you cannot avoid situations like that. And the situation they created a minute before half-time or a second before half-time, that 8 players around the ref and pushing him in that direction, I didn't believe that we can finish the game with 11 if we keep him on the pitch. And he was, again, exceptional, really, really good, caused him a lot of problems, so I would have loved to have him on the pitch. I just had to make a decision without knowing what will really happen. I did that, but he's fine. He's completely fine. He's rested, which is good as well.
Fantastic. Can I go to room one? Oh,
Yeah, sorry. Is Sunday going now?
no, no Sundays.
Is there any update on Gini Ronaldo's future, or is there any sort of idea when he might get a new contract or anything like that? Or
If there would be any updates, actually nothing to say about. We are just like it always is. We talk about it when something is decided, not before.